Hello, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and these are 2018 Rossignol snowboards. They're designed for all mountain freestyle use for intermediate to advanced level rippers. This is the Templar, this is the Angus, and I'm going to walk through their similarities and their differences, and hopefully by the end of the video you've figured out which board is going to be better for you. Both, again, are great all-mountain boards. They kind of weigh in a little bit more on that all-mountain kind of carving and riding powder side, but yeah, you can do some all-mountain freestyle ripping with these as well. The Templar is directional. The Angus is going to be directional, or a directional twin style board. This one definitely has a huge setback stance, 3/4 of an inch, a big sweeping nose, whereas the Angus actually is kind of like a twin style board with just a setback stance of about 1/2 an inch. Both boards feature a really cool profile shape called AmpTech All Mountain. There's 40% camber in between your feet for stability at higher speeds, with a little bit loose feel on the nose and the tail from underneath the foot to those contact points, with 30% rocker both on the tips. The cool thing about the Angus, though, is another piece of technology that's kind of combined with that profile shape called roller. It takes a little time to get used to. It's going to feel a little bit softer on the edge because of that tech. You'll notice that there's kind of like a grayer looking section that parallels the edge. That is actually roller. Rossignol lifts up that base section, so it kind of has this unique initiation with an edge. It almost feels like it's a little bit staggered at first, but when you're riding deep snow, this is a dream come true. It really is. It actually helps the board stay a little bit more afloat than an average kind of like flat style deck. Now, the Angus will feature a flex of about a 7, like a really firm 7, whereas the Templar is going to be about a 6. This one has quite a bit more additional laminates to it. Both boards have a poplar style wood core. The Templar features a directional all-mountain flex profile. The tail of the board is going to be a little bit thicker than the nose, giving a little bit more sturdy rudder power in that back foot, whereas the Angus actually features a twin all-mountain flex profile. So underneath each foot, the board's just going to be a little bit thicker. This board's going to ride more like a twin board than this board. Along with that is, the Angus features 2 additional major laminates. On top, there's one full-length aramid strip, and then on bottom, there's V-shaped style carbon stringers that are connected down the middle of the board. So each nose and tail actually features a V stringer with that kind of centerline carbon as well. So this board is going to be a little bit more responsive, especially longitudinally, than, of course, the Templar. Both boards do feature cindered style bases. You will need to keep them maintained and waxed up throughout the season, and they also have 360 wrap standard seal edges with a magnet traction. Magnet traction, of course, is serrated knife-like blade edges that help to grip on really firm snow. And lastly, both the Templar and the Angus feature what's called rad cut. It's reverse side cut technology on those contact points that help to initiate turns when you're tilting your board to actually set an edge. It's really cool technology, but overall, these are great decks. Now, the Templar is going to feel just a little bit softer, of course, than the Angus because there's so many more laminates. But this one's going to feel kind of loose on an edge because of that roller technology. So it's kind of a unique style feel. If you are used to riding twin style boards, you'll probably like this one a little bit better. If you're used to riding directional style boards, you'll probably like the Templar. Both are great decks, and you can check them out at thehouse.com. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment or a question below. Let me know if you've actually ridden either of these boards and what you think of their comparison. And of course, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 25,000 followers or subscribers, so thanks so much for doing that. Peace.